The truth about the Akashic Records and how to access them. A Vedic revelation of the infinite library of the soul. Imagine a vast field of light, where every moment you've lived is still alive, not as memory, but as vibration. What if you could walk through this field? What if you could listen as it whispered the secrets of your soul? This is the truth behind the Akashic Records, a term popularized in the West, but known for thousands of years in the East as Akāśa, the subtle ether, the first element, the space that holds all impressions. In this sacred transmission, we will strip away the myths and unveil the real nature of the Akashic Records. Through Vedic wisdom, yogic experience, and the living presence of your own higher self. Section 1. The Element of Infinite Memory. In the five-element model, Pancha Mahabhutas, Akāśa is the first and most subtle element. It is the womb of space, the canvas of vibration, the silent witness of all that arises. The Taittiriya Upanishad says, "From Akāśa arose Vayu, air. Space precedes movement, silence precedes sound." All mental impressions, called samskaras, are etched into this field. These are not metaphorical writings. They are vibrational imprints preserved beyond time. Just as the sky does not hold the clouds but allows them to pass, so does Akāśa hold the impressions of all existence, without attachment, but without forgetfulness. Section 2. The Akashic Field and Modern Parallels. Physicist Ervin Laszlo coined the term Akashic Field in modern science, proposing that a quantum vacuum, a subtle information field, underlies the universe. Similar ideas appear in Quantum Holography, Morphogenetic Fields, Rupert Sheldrake, Collective Unconscious, Carl Jung. These are scientific shadows of an ancient truth, that there is a subtle field of interconnected intelligence where everything is known, not intellectually, but vibrationally. The yogi does not read the records with the eyes, but with the Ajna chakra, the heart, and the silence behind thought. Section 3. How the yogis access the Akashic Field. In yogic literature, accessing this field is never casual. It is done through tapasya, inner purification, japa and mantra samskara, reshaping inner resonance, dhyana, deep meditative absorption, samadhi, the still point where self dissolves. The key practice is samyama, as taught by Patanjali. Samyama on samskaras brings knowledge of past lives, Yoga Sutra 3.88. Samyama on the heart reveals knowledge of the mind, 3.33. These are not visions, they are downloads of truth felt as direct knowing, called aparoka anubhuti in Vedanta. The sage does not read the records. The sage becomes still enough that the records reveal themselves. Section 4. The Inner Akashic Temple, your subtle body. The chakras are not just energy centers. They are gateways into vibrational memory. The Vishuddha chakra, throat, and Ajna chakra, brow, are especially attuned to Akashic access. Through deep meditation, yogis report inner visions of sacred books, scrolls, or libraries, melodies or voices speaking truth, flashes of past lives, karmic relationships, or soul contracts, recognition of other seekers they've never met but always known. This is because the soul carries its entire evolutionary journey within its energetic field, called the Krana Sharira, causal body. The Akashic Records are not somewhere else. They are encoded within you, waiting for your awareness to rise to their frequency. Section 5. Misconceptions, ego traps, and the role of ethics. Today many claim access to the Akashic Records, but beware, true records will not flatter you. They will humble you, show you your shadows, and guide you toward dharma, not desire. Red flags include treating the records like a psychic shopping mall, seeking to know others' destinies without permission, mistaking imagination for insight, charging ego-driven fees for false prophecy. The field opens through reverence, not curiosity, through service, not spectacle. In the Mahabharata, the sage Vyasa says, even divine knowledge, if pursued for selfish gain, becomes a poison. Section 6. A refined practice to awaken Akashic resonance. Advanced ritual. Akashic tuning, optional for sincere aspirants. Preparation: fast lightly or take sattvic food only that day. Clean your meditation space. Light a single ghee lamp. Invocation: chant slowly with awareness. Triambakam mahe sugandim pushtivardhanam. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandim Pushtivardhanam. We invoke the three-eyed one, fragrant and nourishing, the knower of all time. Meditation. Place attention in the heart. Allow silence to deepen. Do not seek vision, seek alignment. Journal whatever arises without editing. Let the words be a mirror. Return to silence the next day. Section 7. Signs you've touched the Akashic field. You feel ancient truth as unshakable inner knowing. Dreams become mythic, archetypal, symbolic. You begin to remember who you were, not just in past lives, but in higher realms. Deep karmic relationships become clear. You are guided by insight, not impulse. The Akashic field leaves a fragrance. Once touched, you are never quite the same. Section 8. Poetic reflection. The Akashic Records are not scrolls, but ripples in space. They are not found in books, but in the hush between thoughts. They remember the you, who has been fire, monk, dancer, wind. They do not answer your questions, they dissolve them. And in the stillness that remains, you remember who you are. Not as information, but as light. Beloved seeker, the Akashic Records are not fiction. They are the living memory of creation itself, vibrating through Akāśa, the etheric womb of Brahman. You do not need to chase them. You need only to become still enough, pure enough, present enough, for them to recognize you as their own. If you feel ready to align more deeply with this sacred knowledge, through mantra, practice, and guidance, you are warmly invited to begin your Siddhic blueprint or receive your personalized Vedic mantra below. And in the next sacred revelation, we'll explore how to develop telekinesis through deep meditation, unveiling the ancient yogic keys to movement without touch and intention as a force of reality. Until then, live as silence, serve as truth, and let the field write its remembrance through you.